Well, hello there, Libra. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So I hope you had a wonderful Lionsgate day. I hope you enjoyed the energies of the day, and those energies will continue with us for about another week or so. Now, this reading today, what I wanted to do was piggyback off of that Lionsgate energy. So you may have received some inspirations, revelations, epiphanies, just some inklings about some changes that you may want to make in your life. And so today we are asking Spirit, what is your next best step? So we'll take a look at that. We're going to start off asking about what your next best step is, and then we'll see how that might play out in your life, taking those steps, moving forward, using the power of that beautiful Lionsgate energy to make some transformations, changes in your life, to move closer to being aligned with your soul, your soul's purpose, and your heart's desire. Okay, so let's see what we have here on the horizon for you. Okay, Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter and balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so Libra, there's this energy, with this clear out the clutter. And just to let you know, I kind of went through the decks and I pulled out the cards that are actually actions, okay? So this is the energy of clearing out the clutter. Now, this could be literally clutter in your home, in your office, in your space, your physical space. It could be, okay, they're saying clean out your car. That might just be for one or two of you. If you spend a lot of time in your car, maybe it is about cleaning out your car and going and getting it washed, right? So that you feel better in that environment. But it's also about clearing out the mind, okay? The clutter that's in our mind. Some of those, beliefs or thoughts, ideas that no longer serve us. Clearing those out so that you can have a better balance of spirituality and practicality. Now, this is really interesting because this is about balancing the 5D and the 3D, understanding that we may want to have better spiritual routines, practices, live more aligned to our soul, but we also have to live in the 3D. We also have to stand in that energy of recognizing that we have to pay our bills. We, have to negotiate traffic if you're in your car. So there's this energy of understanding that there is something in your life that is causing clutter, whether it is physical clutter or emotional clutter, mind clutter. And for some of you, it could even be clutter around perhaps some of your spiritual practices, understanding that when you make the time, when you set that as a priority in your life, whether it's just 5 minutes of meditation, taking a few minutes to journal, doing a little stretching, whatever it is, however you keep in alignment with your true self, with your soul and your soul's desire, then you will have less clutter in other areas of your life. It's about staying grounded. So I feel like there is a little bit of a message here that your next best step is to really prioritize what is important to you. And those things that you can do on a daily basis to help you feel more productive, have more time, more energy to in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual realms, so that you can move closer to an alignment into what you've been inspired to do as you move forward. Okay, now this is really beautiful energy, just an energy of, sharing your love, okay? Stepping into being powerful, knowing that you may be going in your own direction, okay? The King of Wands takes action towards what his heart desires, what he's inspired to do. Very much that Leo, that Lionsgate energy, but understanding too that you have to do it with love. You're moving forward, you're doing what you are meant to do, shining your own star, shining your love and light out into the world, but in a very loving way. Sometimes we have to clear out the clutter so that we can have, this is a very powerful energy. to have that power, to have that time, that energy to go after what it is that we truly want. So for some of you, this could literally mean going to bed early, right? Decluttering your life, decluttering the devices, the distractions that keep you from going to bed at a decent hour, right? Sometimes I can fall into that. You get going on a movie or streaming something or on YouTube, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, it's an hour past the time that I should go to bed. It's understanding, okay, I'm clearing out the clutter, the things that are distracting me from what I am being called to do, the inspiration, the revelations, the epiphanies of the next step for me to do, the path that I am meant to go on. Because you have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, really speaking, saying what it is that your heart truly desires, and then speaking that as your truth, knowing that this is the direction for you to go towards. So let's take a look at your present energy. Yes, you're very optimistic. The loyal heart, it can be a relationship, but a lot of times this is being loyal to yourself, loyal to what your own heart is desiring and knowing that you deserve it. Going towards that with optimism and positivity, knowing that when you do, you will find this love, this joy, this abundance pouring into your life. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Understanding that when you allow yourself to clear out the clutter of distractions in your life, you balance out the practicality and the spirituality in your life, that all of a sudden you have more time, more energy, more resources to go after what your heart truly desires and to bring this happiness and joy into your life. Okay, so let's see what your obstacle could be at this time. There's a little bit an energy of wanting to heal something from the past. That's really kind of interesting with this, right? If there's something in the past that you haven't closed the door on, okay, whether it's a relationship, a job, a situation, a business you started, a project that you have around the house or something like that, that can be really draining of our energy. So especially with the clutter, if there's something around your house or in your physical environment that you have been meaning to clean out, whether that's, your car, a closet, your office, just stuff that no longer really you're using, allowing yourself to let go of those things, because everything we own, everything that we have in our environment actually pulls energy from us. So if you have a lot of clutter around your home, then what can happen is that you just feel drained of energy. You don't have the energy to go after what your heart is truly desiring. Understanding that there's something here about either clearing out. It's almost like they're saying to-do lists. Like you may have some things on your to-do list that you kind of just keep putting off. Okay, and it's kind of that energy of put it on your calendar, get it cleared off, and let's move on. Right? Because it's draining of your energy. Now, if this is a relationship from the past, if it's still open, like you don't know where this relationship might go, right? You could be just not talking to a family member, a friend, even a past romantic relationship. If you haven't had closure on it, it's time for you to have that mental or emotional closure on it, to clear out that clutter. Now, if it's somebody that you don't want to talk to, okay, it's a toxic relationship and you're like done, no contact, don't want to talk to them, then I suggest that you write a letter to them. Don't send it, but write a letter, put all your feelings on it, get everything out that you are wanting to say, and then have a burning ceremony. And then I really suggest you do that. You get that out of the way, right? You may want to do some cleansing of your home, with some sage or something like that, crystals. And then write a letter to the new persons the new tribe or the new person that you are wanting to bring into your life. welcoming them into your life, getting excited about that person coming into your life, even though you don't even know them yet. So, and then go ahead and burn that letter. Okay, so it's really kind of an interesting energy of closing out the past so you can really walk into the future, because this is holding you back. It's kind of like you're playing it safe. You're a little bit like in limbo, right? Because you haven't completely closed out the energy from the past. So you don't have the room to bring in energy in future relationships, okay? Or a specific relationship. It's understanding you got to get that energy out. You've got to declutter your emotional space, your heart space, your mind, your physical space of that energy. So if you, in the physical realm, if you have some things of theirs, you want to get rid of them. Either box them up, send it to them, or, sell them or give them away, whatever is appropriate, right? And mentally and emotionally, that's where that letter and having a burning ceremony really does help. And then also welcoming in that new fresh energy. That helps you to kind of balance the spirituality and practicality. Thanking in that letter that you write to someone, making sure that you're thanking them for what they did add to your life. Keeping that in mind is that when you close something out, it's not just about ranting about what went wrong. It's also about thanking them for what they did bring to your life. Seeing the silver linings of that relationship, of what you have learned about yourself, about relationships, about the collective, about life itself. Understanding that all of that is so very important at this time. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Yes, you have the Five of Wands. This is the clutter. It's time to get rid of that clutter. The Five of Wands is a sense of competition, of feeling like you're not enough, of, kind of like a little bit of scatteredness. It can be gossip. It can be, just an energy of a turmoil, a little bit of mental turmoil, if nothing else, because it's time for you to really embrace this next chapter in your life. Whatever revelations, inspirations you are receiving, it's time to understand that you are stepping deeper into your spiritual path. It's understanding that you are coming into this energy of truly balancing the spiritual and practical sides of your life by offloading. That's the word they're using, offloading some of this past energy. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you to see what final advice we have here for you. And Libra, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see. How does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do it. So one of the things is that when we kind of like sit a little bit too long, whether that's because we just don't have the energy to go and do some of the things that we would like to do, have the energy to clear out some of this, just turning on a song. One of my favorite things is turn on a song you love to dance to and dance. All you have to do is do one song and you will feel the energy in your body change drastically. There are a lot of things that are wanting you, kind of like this energy. You're cluttered, once again, mentally, emotionally, and also physically. This clutter is causing your energy to be drained. By decluttering, you will raise your vibration and have more energy to go after what it is that your heart truly desires. What a beautiful energy. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I look forward to seeing you next time. I wish you so much love and light, and bye for now.